Hello, kids. It's Mrs. Lorenz again. Say, I'm so excited to read. I just missed it. So, we're going to read another book in this series that I used to read to my kids when they were little. Same author, Stephen Cosgrove, same illustrator, Charles Reasoner. This is Crick-Ette. She was actually mentioned in the last story I read to you named Tick-Tock. I want you to know, too, that my puppy Lucy that I've told you all about, she's actually sleeping like a rock down on the floor, and she's not being naughty. Okay, so here's the story, Crick-Ette. Now, they all kind of start with the same little poem. They might change the season a little bit, so make sure you listen to see which season this one is about. As you lay on a summer's day in a warm and sunny place, don't look up into the skies. Instead, look down and squint your eyes. Squint them both so very tight that if you look with all your might, you'll find the land of more than small. And in this land are bugs, that's all. The wind whistled through the leaves of the grass, and among all the buildings of Bugville, even the hammers rang like musical bells, every nail that they pounded. Not far from Bugville, in a sheltered glen of clover trees, all the bugs came to sing or hum a tune when work was done in the late afternoon. The music soared above the night, and you could see a wondrous sight. A bug on piano, a bug on a drum. Your feet started tapping, and you just had to hum. Not far from the glen, sitting all alone in a mushroom grove, sat a sad and lonely cricket named Crick-Ette. She sat on her stump and tried not to listen, but the music was all she could hear. Then Crick-Ette's tears, with a rhythm all of their own, dripped and dropped from her eyes to her fingers to her toes. For earlier that evening, she had joined the other bugs as they lay around listening to a rousing good song. As every bug joined in and sang the chorus, Crick-Ette, too, began to sing along. But the note she sang was so sour that the mirrors cracked and the giant dogs bayed at the moon. She had rushed to the mushroom grove and sat all alone, too cold to stay, too embarrassed to leave. Finally, because there was no way she could stay out all night long, she slowly headed for home. Poor Crick-Ette. Her eyes brimmed with tears, and all of the trail was nothing more than a blur. She stubbed her toe on a twig, tripped on a stone, and stumbled over a sleeping caterpillar. "Excuse me," said the caterpillar, perplexed and amused. "Who's tripping over me while I snooze?" "It's me," said Crick-Ette, quite confused. "I didn't see you lying there while you snoozed." The old caterpillar stretched his many arms and yawned, a deep and melodic yawn. "Ah, little crickets should watch where they walk late at night," he rumbled like a bass trombone. "Oh, I'm so sorry," sobbed Crick-Ette. "I wasn't paying attention. You see, the trouble is, I can't sing. The music won't sink into my head." There, the old caterpillar said. "You can't make music with your head. You must make it with your heart instead." Crick-Ette's little cricket eyes lit up. Of course, she thought, and she thanked the caterpillar and ran home to find a musical instrument that would express the music in her heart. book is falling apart. Sorry, guys. Bright and early the next morning, Crick-Ette went out back where the daisies grow and tried every musical instrument she could find. The tuba, the oboe, even a rose petal horn. None of them was exactly right. They all sounded a lot better than her singing, but there was still something missing. Crick-Ette thought and thought, and then she thought some more. I've tried all the horns, but they just don't seem to be right. I tried the piano, and it wasn't right. Suddenly she remembered that in the attic was her grandpa's old violin. I don't need to dawdle or diddle. I can learn to play the fiddle. With that, she dashed up the stairs to the attic where the fiddle was stored. Crick-Ette dusted off the violin, put rosin on the bow, and then, like a wild bug, she let it all go. She didn't play classical as she whirled around. The song she felt had a country sound. Later that afternoon, she slipped quietly back to the musical glen, where every bug was singing along. She didn't try to join in, but gently swayed with the beat. Finally, some bug asked Crick-Ette, "Can you play that fiddle?" She smiled kind of shyly and said, "Well, just a little." She walked to the stage where she removed the violin from its case and tuned it very carefully. She began to play. With a whoop and a cheer of all of the bugs began dancing with any bug near. So, if you can't sing, and not everyone can, remember Crick-Ette and her all-bug band. How'd you like that one, you guys? Again, we miss you a ton, and we'll see you soon.